so we can bring up our next guest whenever we're ready. And you guys also share questions in the chat. The Nacho team is here to help you answer them. We can't answer them on the show live. They'll get you to the right person. If you're watching and this is the first time you scrolled by Dental Nachos ever, anytime you email salsa@dentalnachos.com or text salsa to 215-543-6454, a member of the Nacho team, we'll be back to help you. So our next guest on here is going to be talking about marketing and 1-800-DENTIST, how we can get more of the patients that we want to be in our practices, how we can share our story. One of the things that I really have a problem with dental school is they don't teach you how to get the patients into your office to do the things that you want to do, whether you want to do them to make money, whether you want to do them to help patients, whether you want to do them to keep the lights on, all of those things matter. So I am here with Kevin Gwinup, Director of Sales for 1-800-DENTIST. Share with us, Kevin, what you guys do and how you help dentists.
Excellent. Thank you, Paul. Great show, by the way.
Thanks.
Very, very enjoyable. So yeah, thanks for inviting me. What we do basically with 1-800-DENTIST is we are marketing very heavily all over internet, do SEO, social media. We're reaching out to the general public, and what we're trying to do is, we're trying to educate people on the importance of seeing a dentist on a regular basis. We've been doing this for about 34 years. And what that does is it prompts consumers to contact us, and they get to speak with a live agent. And what we do is we're trying to find them their new dental home. So our agents will pre-screen them based on dental need, location, how they're going to pay. And then we'll appropriately match them to the dental practice based on a unique profile we'll build about the practice in our system that is the right match for that patient.
You're new to our Nacho Play. We have a JBN, Just Be Nice motto, and sharing and caring. And I think you guys just sharing that you should see a dentist is so important, because I always say this, whenever I watch the Super Bowl, I see a commercial about pistachios, and I say, who are the pistachio people paying for this commercial? I'm sure farmers and stuff say, hey, we got to get our word out that you got to eat pistachios. And I believe dentistry is so important for us to do that. One of the positive parts of the pandemic for dentists is, as we go through this, is nothing happened to teeth. And we probably could make an argument, people snacking so much use their teeth more. But during this time, there's industries that have been very disrupted by the pandemic, and they're going to have to adapt and do different things. Will we have as big as weddings? I don't know, those things. But dentistry, I've been back to doing dentistry since May. It's still the same dentistry, right? People still come and have work done. And I think it's actually highlighted a lot of the reasons why I go to a dentist. Could you share with us a little bit about the experience you guys have had over the pandemic with, have you had more calls, less calls, some of the things coming in for 1-800-DENTIST?
Sure. Our call volume has been very consistent of people looking for a dentist. However, the pains that we're finding with my team talking to dental offices during this pandemic is really right when dental offices were able to reopen and treat all care, their hygiene skills, they surged, and they were trying to get all their regular patients back in the door, even though they were limited and only seeing maybe a couple patients a day, which, caused a lot of stress with the dentist. But now we're here in October, now the hygiene schedules are empty. So we're talking to dentists who are panicked right now. Their hygiene schedules are empty. They're trying to find how can we get new patients and fill those chairs. And they're also frustrated because I think they're mentioning over 20% of their original patient records aren't even coming back either, because, with this pandemic, people are scared to go into their care.
I think I want to share how people can reach out to you guys. Text 1-800-215-543-645 to learn more. Hopefully, one of the things I've talked about, you might have seen in the beginning of the show, was our dental core, how to work on your mind, your words, and your hands, and also have a good heart. So the mind part, I will share authentically that there's been times where I've been cheap on marketing, where I haven't dedicated enough to marketing in all different ways, whether it's Google searches, 1-800-DENTIST, pay-per-click, newspapers. And I've regretted that, because we constantly need new patients. And I've seen through this pandemic, even around us, that people are looking for new dentists for a variety of reasons. As a practice broker, some practices have closed down. They've retired. It's not the end of the world, but small practices have closed down. How could 1-800-DENTIST help people like that, Kevin? And how can they reach out to you guys directly to learn more about what you do?
So how we can help is because we get such a consistent volume of calls, and we're a 24-hour operation, we have a consistent flow that we can refer new referrals to a dental office month in and month out. And we want to help fill the holes in their schedule, the holes of the appointments that they've lost throughout this whole pandemic and going on from now to the end of the year. We want to help them out through the end of the year, get them set up right, and have them be successful going into 2021.
So important. I think being prepared and aware. No one knew this was going to happen. I've been a dentist for 18 years. I never thought dentistry would be grounded like me as a child, and I couldn't do it. So, but there are things that if I knew this was coming, there's things I would have done to prepare for it differently. So let's take this time to learn from this experience of dentistry and do this. So I really appreciate you sharing, Kevin. I'm excited for you guys to share more. Is there anything else you'd like to share with the audience before we jump off?
Absolutely. So right now, also to really boost practices and help them the best, we're also offering 40% off all our fees,
Oh, wow.
remainder of 2020. And my direct contact, anyone can contact me by email. It's kgwinup@futuredontics.com. So that's kgwinup@futuredontics.com. That's futuredontics.com.
That's awesome. And the dentist people, our dentist people, Kevin, they love a deal, not on their crown press, but on their other services. So you get them with the deal, a coupon. The dentists like that. They love the Bed Bath & Beyond coupon for life. So awesome. Thanks so much for being and sharing with us here. We'll have you back on future shows. Team will share in the chat. Hang around and share in the chat. Really appreciate you contributing to our Nacho community.
Fantastic. Thanks for having me.
Awesome.